It's puzzling. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
Come out early this morning. Dad put out some chow, and the bunny's here. Not sure how long he'll stay. Sometimes he stays a little while. Sometimes not as long. But we'll let him eat. Get you some grub. We'll let him eat. We'll be back later.
So, the story behind the bunny, I'll probably refer to it more later, but, forgive the voiceover word to what we can do right now. So, we'll give this a try. Hopefully everybody's okay. Things are going well for all families and people, It's a trying time, so I'm trying. Anyway, Mr. Black Bunny used to be with another brown bunny down the street at a neighbor's house with some children, and they had ducks and chickens and whatever, and they would let the bunnies out and the chickens out to run and roam and do whatever. And that was several years ago. And then the bunnies got so used to being out they couldn't catch them back in, so they ran for about almost a year out and about, and then they went back, and the kids tried to catch them, and the dog ate the brown bunny. There was a brown and black bunny, so it got killed, and the dog, we think, injured the black bunny, pulled its ear down, broke it off, and it was pretty bad, and put some scars on it. So he ran off and survived that, and he spent another winter with the wild bunnies of the area. So he was, I know they're different species, so they're not able to mate, but he was having his way with many of the little wild bunnies in the neighborhood. They were actually 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning standing in line waiting to get serviced. I'm not saying, I'm just telling you. He was having his time. So he left, went off and wandered around, made it through the winter. We think a hawk got him. We actually saw him. Dad actually saw him chasing a cat down through the between the backyard and around the corner and stuff. I guess the cat tried to attack him, and the bunny wasn't having nothing. Kicked the bejesus out of the cat with them strong rear legs, and then chased the cat away. So that was cool. We think some of the hawks have tried to pick him up and get him from around here, because he doesn't move. He doesn't care. He's very used to people and other animals and stuff. He has some scars on his back that look like claw marks, so it could have been one of the hawks we have. We have some rather large hawks in this area. And so he is, he's battle proven. He has a lot of scars and marks on him, and his fur started to come out through this winter. We thought he was just pulling it out to make bedding, but now it's a grayish mottly mix, and you can really see all the scars underneath. So he has had a rough life, but you know what? He still has a positive attitude. I can tell you, he wanders around, really doesn't care, and he's just doing his thing. So he's a true survivor. That bunny's a true survivor. Dad takes care of him. Actually went out and bought some special pellets for him and has been feeding him, but he still eats garbage. He eats some of the craziest stuff, and Mom's a little freaking out because he's eating her flowers, her hens and chickens that she's probably had since the 50s. Different generations of the hens and chickens. She's given samples of that to everybody that wanted to start their own hens and chickens and stuff. So that's the bunny story. Let's watch and see what happens, and we'll go from there. And hopefully this finds everybody doing well. And this is the first time I've ever done a voiceover, so we'll see how that sounds. Y'all take care. Let's watch the bunny.
you munching away? He ran off to get another meal. Ran off to get another meal. Sometimes he'll wander around and eat the oddest stuff. I've seen him eat just like junk branches, haven't you? Just eat junk branches and all kinds of craziness. And then he gets a taste for mom's flowers, so he'll eat the hens and chickens and the cactuses and stuff. So you eat some of the craziest stuff. Look, you got mud on your feet. How'd you get mud on your feet? His fur's changed colors. He's getting awful gray, splotchy. We're afraid that one of the hawks kind of got into him and messed him up a little bit. But he survived the dog debacle when his buddy, the little brown rabbit, got eaten by the kid's dog that he was owned down the street, well, kept down the street, and the kids let him out all the time to let him run wild, and then they'd come back. Well, they were out running wild, and then they didn't come back for months and months and months, and then when they did, the dog that lives there with the kids killed the brown one, the little black bunny here. He made it out. But the other one wasn't so lucky, huh? Your little brown buddy wasn't so lucky, was he? Huh? He wasn't so lucky. But you made it out, didn't you? You made it out. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Huh? What is you thinking? Yeah, you got some scars on you. You got some scars on you for real. Hey. 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 You could care less. You could absolutely care less. Can you? Huh? You could really care less. You think? I know. You could really care less. Where you gonna go? Here. Hey. Oh, now he's gonna eat the garbage grass. I don't understand why you eat that. That's awful stuff. It's all dried and nasty. It is. It's dried and nasty. Dried and nasty. Huh? And zoom, off he goes. He'll make his rounds. He goes like 2 blocks over, and then he'll come back. He just goes wherever he wants to go. Don't you? All right. We'll see you later. Probably see you tomorrow. Bye, Bunny. Mr. Rabbit.
I won't do it. I absolutely refuse. I'd rather go to jail for 100 years. The very idea